Hello, hello. Yeah, we're playing Soulash 2. I just picked this up a little bit. I've put just a handful of hours into it, and I'm having a wonderful time, so I decided to play it here for the channel. We went ahead and generated a world to get started. We're going to be playing on the Dark Fantasy difficulty, which is permanent character death, but not permanent world death. So, obviously, if our character dies, that's it for that character. But it doesn't wipe the world that we generated. We're gonna go ahead and make a character real quick. This will probably take me a minute. I'm just gonna play the standard human, but I want to customize and everything. So give me a minute, and we will check back in once I've fiddled over this for a few minutes. All right, only about 5-10 minutes of faffing about before I had a character made, and surprisingly, not that far off of the default. I just changed the hair color, make him bald, and he looks already like me. So excellent. Went ahead with a random name, Egbert, because that's suitably silly and old English sounding, right? We're taking adventuring, axe fighting, and protection as our starting skills. And we're starting with a pickaxe, water skin, light axe, and leather shield. We'll start also with a couple other items from one of the very few mods I'm running. A link to the collection of the several mods I'm running will be in the description, as per the usual. And we are going to start at Nordstol town. Now, we also got to pick a family to start from. We could start as an orphan, but yeah, having a family will definitely have benefits. So I'm going to filter through these and pick one real quick. Alright, so our boy Egbert here is going to be a member of the Heidentur family, which have a leather worker here in Nordstol. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, this being a definitely roguelike of the older school, the controls can take a little bit to get used to. Most things can be interacted with, however, with just left clicking and right clicking. Ain't that hard to figure out, unless you're brainlet like me. Now, first thing, we should probably look for the leather worker, or we could just ask somebody. Let's go talk to this guy. Ask for directions. And we're looking for a family workshop. Seems to be down here in the corner. Nobody's home? Looks like. Now let's check our basic inventory here. We start with a couple more items than we normally would, like I said, due to mods. Go ahead and equip our axe. So even though we didn't take it in the character creation, we start with an extra water skin and a knife, and a flint for making fire, just because these can be a little bit of a pain to get early on, so I just wanted a little jump start while I'm still learning the game, because boy am I still learning. I'm only a couple hours in. One moment. Where were we? Ah yes, before my dog started freaking out at nothing as per usual. Ah yes, we start with 6 available ability points. I think we're going to put the majority of those in endurance and 2 in strength to start. Since we took axe fighting, we're probably going to be using axes as weapons, but we also want that because, well, we can chop down trees with it. Duh. What a twist. Let's look around the village just a little bit, see if there's any trees we can chop down. Get ourselves a little bit of wood. Yes, excellent. Go ahead and chop the tree down and chop the log up as well. Now, notice our stamina ran out there, so it automatically rested a little bit. And every time you rest, you're going to regain some stamina, but you're going to gain a little bit of fatigue. And you get rid of fatigue by sleeping. Who dis? It's a Lindeneck. Now we got a little bit of wood. We could craft some things. We could turn some of that wood into firewood, and then turn that firewood into a torch. Now we have a torch for when it's nighttime out. And we gain a little bit of adventuring XP. And as we do other things, carpentry XP, excuse me. As we do different things, we will gain proficiency, experience in these skills. To train to higher levels, you gotta do other things from trainers or skill books. But for the very, very basics, yep, chopping trees is hard work, but we want to make a little bit of money in the early game. We're gonna need to, oh, spotted some foul creature, a coyote. Come fight me, foul bastard. Alright, this one wants that smoke. We'll go ahead and use our ability first. Chop. And then just click to use our basic attacks here. We're low on stamina, so we'll take a turn to rest. And now they're ganging up on us. We can use chop again. And even shield bash them, gaining us a little bit of room to rest. We have that, of course, because of our taking of the protection skill. And then, because we have a knife, we can right-click and scavenge, which gets us coyote fur and meat. Delicious meat. We'll do that to the other one as well, get ourselves another coyote fur and another nice fleshy piece of meat. We did take some damage there, and we definitely took some fatigue due to running our stamina out a little bit, but I'm bad at paying attention to these things sometimes, you know? Is what it is. We'll go ahead and chop that log up. You could also, once I remember how to do it, drag a log around for experience in athletics. It is what it is. True. Very true. Oh, we're a tired boy. We're a tired boy, but let's use this opportunity real quick. Ah yes, this is one of our family members, Aldrich Heidenter, who definitely won't mind if we just use his fire here to cook up a nice piece of meat. You to cook. We're gonna go ahead and repeat that. There we go. Now we have some cooked meat. So we've got more food in our inventory. Yes, can I help you, Ramsey? You're just gonna bump into me, man? Not say a thing? fucking weirdo, dude. Oh, and it's dark, so, so it's getting, hard to see out here, so we'll probably just, sleep until morning. That will, of course, use up some of our hunger and thirst, but we've got 2 water skins full of water, and we've got bread and meat, so we're doing alright there. We're doing alright. But we want to get more experience, right? So, we're going to need to craft things. We could use some of our wood to craft quarterstaves. Let's craft one more for now. For adventuring XP, I believe that is. Yes, that got us almost halfway to the next level in adventuring. And if you want to know what is going to be next for each level in the skill, you just click on the skill in the skills window and bada boom, bada bing. You see, we're at level 5, so we can make a tree tent and copper ingots, and of course we can make torches, quarterstaves, campfires, and we can ask innkeepers and hunters about points of interest close to their settlement. Because we're at level 5, we have all the levels previous, obviously. Axe fighting, too, we're very close to hitting level 6, which will get us rage. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage. We've got a tiny, tiny bit of experience towards level 2 in carpeting. Carpeting? Really? Carpentry. And we're about halfway to level 6 in protection. Excellent. Now, if we open up the world map, obviously we haven't discovered any POIs nearby. We could just start exploring around. But I think while we've got plenty of food and water, we're gonna chop down another tree and how do I drag? Let me figure that out real quick. So we actually, my bad there. Apparently one of my key bindings for OBS looks up and down Z levels. But we need to reach athletics level 1 before we can actually drag things. So we'll just cut this one up. Excellent. I don't know if there's going to be anything we can really throw ourselves off of repeatedly. Get your ass over here, little coyote. Hey, there we go. We reached level 6 in axe fighting. We now have rage. I agree. That uses up a lot of stamina, though. There we go. Let's go ahead and scavenge this corpse as well. Get us some more raw meat. We have those quarterstaves, of course. Excellent, excellent. Making progress, alright. Pony and Wheat Ale House. I'm sure as we spend a little bit of time in this village, we will begin to gain a little knowledge of the village layout a little better. Let's just see if we can maybe sell those quarterstaves we've made. Wow, for a whole 2 gold. But it's better than nothing. Better than nothing, gets them out of our inventory. And if I'm doing anything silly or wrong, for people who know better, please let me know. This is my about 4th or 5th hour in the game, I think. We do have a river running through town, which is quite good because we get to a higher level of adventuring. It's gonna take a little bit, but if we get up to level 12 adventuring, we can make a fishing rod and pretty much make infinite food. Alright. Excellent. Excellent. Now, I believe these are maples? Which I believe that wood is... Any named wood is gonna be more valuable. Alright, there we go. We used up a little bit of our food, I think. But we got some maple wood. Yeah, that's of a higher quality than just the regular wood. And some firewood. Now we could just salvage this to gain a little bit of carpentry skill. It's not much, but we don't need the firewood at the moment. We need the XP. So we can make more things, and we can eventually start making some money. Alright, medieval fantasy peasant simulator. Alright, and I'm all about it. We got nothing. If we want to have something, we gotta, you know, actually do something with our lives. Now, for now, at least, we're gonna probably just build ourselves a little, wood tent right outside of our, family home here. Oh, there we go. There we drank some water from the water skin. And that way, we have a safe place to sleep near our family that is, so we're not taking up a bed here. Our family members can work on their jobs while we gather random stuff and have just a grand old time. But I'd like to get out in the world and start seeing some things. So we could either just walk off the edge of the map, or, you know, you could just hit, like, leave region, and or open up the map and click where you want to go. There is a unknown location here. Easy difficulty. So why not? Let's go over there. We discovered another point of interest along the way. It's early morning. Look all around us. See what we can see. That's so wide the bush. Somebody stop me. Sometimes some of these bushes will have goodies. Like fruits. But we're out here in the forest. I want to check what this point of interest is. What is something coming up on us? Wolves. And a decent amount of them. There seems to be a lot of wolves out here. See if I can maybe one at a time here. Now they seem rather disinterested in me right now, which is absolutely fine. I don't want to take on like 4 wolves at once. Thank you. Hey, a spot to jump down from. We'll take a hit there, but we got some athletics XP. Alright. Brilliant. We found our grinding spot. Probably not going to grind this immediately, considering the, you know, somewhat immediate threat of wolves in the area. But, oops. But we'll check it out anyways. The POI ain't going anywhere. Kinda look around, see what we can see. See if there's like a... I'm guessing there's a cave entrance or something around here somewhere. Most likely back on that other side. But otherwise, this would be a good source for wood, athletics, XP, etc. What do we have here? What did we gather? Just some firewood, I'm guessing. Yep. It'd probably help if I actually looked at the, you know, log that's down here. It says, hey, this is what you've picked up. But it's been a while since I played a roguelike like this. It's... There we go. Knock him back. Move forward a little bit. Give him the chop. There we go. One wolf down. And on an adventuring level. We got a wolf fur, 3 coyote fur, some more schmeat. Excellent. We'll take a little rest to regain our bearings. We gotta remember this is permadeath, so I don't want to get too cocky too fast. Remember that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. I remind myself that all the time. I have to remind myself of the darkest dungeon wisdom. What is... We just on some wet ground? I'm hearing them. Looks like this might be the cave entrance. Yep. Oh, this is like swampy, a little bit swampy ground. We've gotten a decent amount of our health back, so I think we could take on one more wolf. So if another one wanders out here while we're kind of just exploring, he gets what he gets. He gets what he gets. Did we get anything new for reaching level 6 adventuring? The ability to actually craft water skins, which is nice. We already have 2 of them, but it would be that would be nice if we didn't. And it's just good to have the skill anyways, I guess. I'm gonna continue just taking a look around a little bit. And we could always just craft a campfire and a tent here. Probably gonna salvage a lot of this firewood. But I would eventually like to clear out that POI. Clear out the wolves in the cave and all that, because then we could very safely train athletics here in relative peace. Oh, what have we here? A raspberry bush. Excellent. We got 1 raspberry and 2 raspberry seeds. I can't say it as raspberry and take myself seriously for too long. My apologies. Excellent. You know, I love RPGs like this where you start out as an absolute nobody and slowly over time become a force to be reckoned with. It's one of the reasons why I loved games like Morrowind growing up, Neverwinter Nights 1 and 2. A lot of old school MMOs, and of course, older RPGs, Daggerfall, etc. The just I think a lot of modern RPGs try way too hard to make you feel like the chosen one from the beginning. I call it Skyrim syndrome. Uh, it's like, man, I'm all good with chosen one stories. You know, say Morrowind is a chosen one story, but you don't start out like being within an hour of the story starting being like, hey, by the way, you're the super special guy with super special powers. I'm not really fond of that. I like becoming powerful through hard work and equipment and skills. Right? So just since we're kind of on the way back to the village anyways, to the town rather. Ooh, spooters. Well then. Have at thee, foul beast. These guys are definitely a little tougher than your average wolf. We got another level in axe fighting from that. And what did we get from the Spooter corpse? Spider's yarn. Well, that could be quite useful indeed, and we really didn't take much of a beating from that fight, so I think we can continue the fight. Get your ass back here. Now, we are getting flanked, so let's go ahead and turn around. Repeat the favor to this guy. Oh, what is this, Mr. Fox? You don't want none of this. Trust me. Trust me when I say this, man. You don't want any of this. Excellent. More spider yarn. Oh. There we go. We got a level in protection as well. And another level in axe fighting. How strong we're becoming, and we're actually harvesting more spider yarn from these webs. It seems to be decently valuable. Probably even more valuable if we could turn it into, you know, silk. Take a little rest there. We are a little fatigued. But I want more goods to bring back. We are getting close to our carry weight capacity, though. So I think this POI for now is also going to be left unfinished. However, we will be returning shortly. Oh, I think we got it in us to kill one more Spooderman. One more job, Arthur. Excellent. Now let's promptly get the hell out of here. We do have a couple unspent attribute points, which we of course got from leveling our skills. I think I'm going to put one more in endurance and one more in strength. People joke about it. That's like get a RPG with great diversity and character builds and everything, and going to play a human warrior with that uses swords. Well, if the foo, if the proverbial foo shits, I'm gonna wear it. All right, let's enter the region, and first thing we're gonna do. Oh, actually, our water skins are full. Excellent. So the next thing we're gonna do is find someone to pawn off all this spider silk on. Nice day for fishing, innit? Yeah. How much would you pay for all this spider yarn? 8 gold. Might hold on to that for a little bit. And nah. There's plenty more. There's plenty more for me to go and gather. Oh, there's a lovely guillotine. Lovely guillotine there. Lovely little guillotine. Alright. So, in the meantime... Actually, first... we could salvage a whole bunch of our firewood. Leave myself with 4 for now. And that puts us almost to level 2 carpentry. Alright. Excellent, excellent. And we do have one ability amplifier, which is parry. So let's go ahead and slap that onto our shield wall ability. So now our shield wall ability also gives +1 parry chance. Excellent. Excellent. We're getting a good little start. We are, however, out of food. Out of food and only 30 gold to our name. The meat we did have, we went through quite quickly. So let's see maybe if there's another Yodi to kill nearby. Since we can't make ourselves a fishing rod yet, food will still be a concern. Let's just kind of wander around town and see what we can find. 'Cause yeah, we're beginning to have a... Is that a cow? Yep. We need to secure a little bit of a food supply. Awesome town to start in, though. Definitely excellent. Well, looks like we're gonna have to go into the wilderness. I'm not gonna go this far out, but maybe if we go just into the forest here, we can forage and or hunt for some food. There we go, we got some berries. We accidentally exited the region. Oops. But those berries alone are not going to sustain us for very long. We need more. Blueberry bush. Another. And some blackberries. Water lilies. Alright. And that is us discovering new things. Things that we had not interacted with before. There's a road through here. A road and a river. So that met our immediate need for food, but what are the water lilies used for? Magic ingredient. Cool. Well, we'll definitely hold on to that then. But we are going to need more food. Pronto. So we definitely need to be keeping our eyes open for more gatherables or some dang old animals to slaughter for meat. Alright, we got 3 blueberries. We got some more blueberries. Let's keep looking around. You never know what you'll find. Like more berries. Once I have enough food that I'm comfortable making the short trip back to the wolf cave, I think that'll be our next destination, since we'll get a little bit of schmeat from that as well. Alright, a couple more blueberries. Some more blueberries. I want to kind of forage this place out. Because the berries we got ain't gonna last very long. I tell you what. And it's not like right now we could make them into anything more satiating. We're just a starving vagrant, basically. That's pretty damn good with an axe. Well, evening is descending upon us, so I think we'll go ahead and take the gambit of going back to the wolf cave. And yet we're starving again, but we can, if we can dispatch a wolf, we can quickly cook it up into some schmeat. But it is nighttime now, so we're kind of fumbling around in the dark like a damnable fool. Literal batshit. We've discovered the forest cave, and I see a wolf. Give him the chop. We'll give him a nice little shield bash, too. Show him who's boss. The bat is also attacking us, but really I don't perceive it to be as much of a threat. Give him the chop. What in the hell are you, a moss man? Get back, foul beast. There we go. That one's down. Give him a chop, but we need to rest. This moss man has a lot of health. And we're getting quickly flanked and surrounded here, so let's buy us some space. Maybe clear some of the weaker enemies off the field. Oh. I ran outside where I can't see anything. Wonderful. Ooh, there's 3 of them. Let's get the hell out of here. Well, unfortunately, could I just re-enter the region? There we go, and we enter from the other side. We need to collect our winnings from them corpses that we made. But to do that, we're gonna need to, let's sleep until morning. Yeah, we're low on food, obviously, but that's why we're here in the first place. We'll gather any berries that are back along the way. Heal up a little bit. And collect all that meat. Really, we could take those moss men if we could get them one at a time. Problem is, we were dealing with 3 of them. Alright, excellent. Some sweet, delicious berries. Alright, we'll go around this terrain feature. And we're already running out of berries. So let's play it somewhat safe at least. Swing around kind of wide. Alright. Come on. Come here. Get bashed, idiot. We just need to focus one. If we focus one at a time, we should be able to kill one and retreat. Get bashed, idiot. That's just too much for us to take on right now. But we did get some valuable skill ups. So we'll just move to another region and keep collecting, keep being a berry picker for now. No Chad Hunter, only berry picker. Don't worry, we'll become strong. It's just lots of time. Lots of time, lots of money invested in becoming stronger before we become absolutely based and powerful. For now, though, it's just the struggle of day-to-day survival. As we are stuck in the eternal cycle of picking berries and barely getting enough calories from the berries to survive another few minutes. Lather, rinse, repeat. We'll want to become fishing pilled as soon as possible, alright? Oh, I see berries. Plus, we're kind of exploring some of these nearby tiles, seeing what's what. Obviously, the ones that don't have a POI are not going to have much, but they are going to have some resources for us to grab. Alright. Yep, we are Once again starving. But we're back. And we do have a few things we could sell in exchange for some food. If we were to sell our coyote furs and those water lily flowers and wolf fur, we would get 12 ducats. And we could then buy some fish. And run down home and use our family's fire to cook what's left of it. There we go. Now we got at least got a little bit of fish. Now, of course, early game goals obviously is just gonna be get our skills up, get our money up a little bit, and you know, really start streamlining the day-to-day to survival, and you know, maybe getting some slightly better gear. Well, our only gear right now is our axe and shield. But once we get 100 gold, we can actually claim a spot and build a camp there ourselves, and start constructing our own little village, which is probably going to be the way we end up going. But for now, I just wanted to get a little start going, and let's one more point into endurance and all that. So I think this is where we're going to hang it up for today. Thanks everybody for coming by. Be sure to leave a like, maybe even a comment, and maybe even subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.